So let's see what are the chapters that we are going to cover in this session. So chapter 1, Introduction, what, where, how and when. Then chapter 2, from hunting, gathering to growing food. Chapter 3, in the earliest cities. Chapter 4, what books and burials tell us. Chapter 5, kingdoms, kings and early republic. Chapter 6, new questions and ideas. Chapter 7, from a kingdom to an empire. Chapter 8, villages, towns and trade. Chapter 9, new empires and kingdoms. Chapter 10, buildings, paintings and books. So these are the chapters that we are going to cover in this session. So chapter 1, Introduction, what, where, how and when. What can we know about the past? Let's explore various aspects of human history and culture. We can gain insight into people's daily lives, including their diet, clothing, housing, and occupations. So, the study emphasizes the diverse roles individuals played, such as hunters, herders, farmers, rulers, merchants, priests, craftspersons, artists, musicians, and scientists. Additionally, the passage highlights the potential to uncover details about the recreational activities and cultural expressions of different societies, such as children's games, stories, plays, and songs. Where did people live? So, human habitation along the river spans started several 100,000 years. Early inhabitants were skilled gatherers, relying on plants in surrounding forests and hunting animals for food. Agriculture began around 8,000 years ago with the cultivation of crops like wheat and barley and the domestication of animals in the villages. So, rice cultivation originated north of the Vindhyas. Approximately 4,700 years ago, some of the earliest cities flourished along the river banks. Around 2005 years ago, cities developed along the Ganga and its tributaries as well as along sea coasts. Ancient Magadha, located south of the Ganga, was a powerful kingdom in present-day Bihar. Kingdoms were established in various parts of the subcontinent. Despite challenges posed by natural features like mountains, deserts, rivers and seas, people frequently traveled across the subcontinent. Migration was driven by the pursuit of livelihood, escape from natural disasters, and conquest through military campaigns. Merchants played a significant role, moving goods with caravans or ships between different places. Religious teachers traveled to villages and towns, offering instruction and advice along the way. Some individuals embarked on journeys fueled by a spirit of adventure, seeking to discover new and exciting places. The constant movement of people facilitated the exchange and sharing of ideas across different regions. So, let's see, why do people travel nowadays? So, natural frontiers of the subcontinent include hills, mountains and seas. Crossing the frontiers was challenging, but some individuals managed to scale mountains and traverse seas. People from outside the subcontinent also migrated in and settled here. The movement of people across frontiers contributed to the enrichment of cultural traditions. So now, cultural exchange over centuries led to the sharing of techniques such as stone carving, music composition and culinary practices. The map of South Asia, including present countries like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan and Sri Lanka, shows its geographical boundaries. South Asia is often referred to as a subcontinent due to its significant size and separation from the rest of the Asia by seas, hills and mountains. Names of the land. Two common names for the country are India and Bharat. The term India originates from the Indus River known as Sindhu in Sanskrit. The Iranians and Greeks arriving about 2500 years ago referred to the Indus as Hindos or Indos, naming the land to the east as India. The name Bharat initially denoted a group in the northwest mentioned in Rig Veda, an ancient Sanskrit composition dating back around 3500 years. Over time, Bharata became a term used for the entire country. Finding about the past. Discovering the past can be done through methods like reading manuscripts, which are handwritten books on palm leaves or birch tree bark. Manuscripts cover a range of topics including religious beliefs, kings' lives, medicine, science, epics, poems, and plays in languages like Sanskrit, Prakrit, and Tamil. Finding about the past. Despite some being destroyed or eaten by insects, many manuscripts have survived, often in temples and monasteries. Inscriptions on stone or metal surfaces also provide historical information, including kings' orders and records of actions by individuals such as victories in battle. Archaeologists study objects from the past to understand the historical societies. They analyze remains of stone and brick buildings as well as paintings and sculptures. Excavation involves digging beneath the earth's surface to uncover tools, weapons, pots, pans, ornaments, and coins. Objects can be made from various materials like stone, bone, baked clay, or metal. Items made of hard, imperishable substances tend to survive for extended periods. Archaeologists examine bones of animals, birds, and fish to determine past diets. Plant remains are rarer, surviving in charred form if seeds or wood have been burnt. Historians use the term source for information obtained from manuscripts, inscriptions, and archaeology. Learning about the past is an adventure of reconstructing it bit by bit using these sources. Historians and archaeologists act like detectives using these clues to unveil and understand the past. Let's see one past or many. Different regions in the past, like today, had distinct practices and customs. In the Andaman Island, people traditionally obtained their own food through fishing, hunting, and collecting forest produce. In contrast, city dwellers relied on others for their food supplies. Disparities in lifestyle such as these existed in historical times. Information about kings and battles is more accessible due to recorded victories, but details about daily lives of ordinary people like hunters, fishermen, gatherers, farmers, and herders are less documented. Archaeology helps us uncover aspects of their lives, but much about ordinary people from the past remains unknown. What does dates mean? Dates are commonly mentioned with a day, month, and year, such as 2000 and something. The years are counted from the generally assigned birth date of Jesus Christ, who is the founder of Christianity. The term BC, before Christ, is used for dates before the birth of Jesus Christ, and they are counted backward. In this book, dates are referred to going back from the present, with 2000 as the starting point. Now, what are the letters with dates? BC stands for before Christ, representing years before Jesus Christ. AD meaning Anno Domini or in the year of Lord Christ is placed before dates like AD 2012. CE, the Common Era, or BC before Common Era are secular alternatives of AD and BC. The Christian era dating system is widely used and globally used, including in India for the past 2 centuries. Occasionally BP before present is used in dating. So this is just a summary. Agriculture started 8000 years ago. The first cities on the Indus emerged 4700 years ago. Cities in the Ganga Valley and the establishment of a significant kingdom in Magadha occurred in 2005 years ago. The present time is around 2000 AD or CE. So in this part we are not discussing anything which is given in the questions answer section of the book. So we will discuss it in another video. So thanks for watching chapter 1. So end of chapter 1.